Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 Jason Statham movies of all time. Jason Statham is known for his badass action roles and incredible stunts, so get ready for a list of some of his best work. Starting off our list at number 10, we have Safe. Aside from his baby rescuing and Fate, Statham doesn't interact much with kids. But Safe hinges on the bond between his character and young actress Catherine Shawn, as he attempts to save her from the Triad, Russian Mafia, and NYC cops. It results in one of Statham's most tender performances, in between all the beatings, of course. Statham's ex-cop / black operative / cage fighter Luke Wright is on the verge of suicide when he sees a young girl being terrorized by goons. He steps in to rescue her, only to discover she's a math prodigy who has the very long combination to a very valuable safe memorized. The pair then embark on a harrowing adventure, with Luke slowly turning into the most bizarre father figure ever. Coming in at number 9 is The Italian Job. Mark Wahlberg, Charlize Theron, and a surplus of Mini Coopers helped make this fun, but somewhat forgettable heist movie one of Statham's best early career decisions. The Italian Job, not a remake of the Michael Caine original, but rather a loose reimagining around similar themes, follows a group of thieves who are wronged by one of their own, leaving their leader dead. A year later, they plot their revenge on the traitor, and recruit the fallen leader's daughter to help them pull off the ultimate heist. Statham plays Handsome Rob, a ladies' man who is the team's wheelman. Since the highlight of the movie comes in the form of the car chases, Statham gets a true chance to shine.
It's not the same as opening a safe for the police. With perspiration on your fingertips, your heart's pounding in your ears.
Next up at number 8, we have Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. The plot of Guy Ritchie's breakout movie Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels begins when a young London man, Eddie, loses a high-stakes poker game to a local gangster. With his 3 friends all with their own money in the hole, Eddie sets in motion a plan to steal the £500,000 he owes the gangster. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels follow Eddie and his friends, including Statham in the role of Bacon, as everything goes wrong in their harebrained scheme to steal the cash. With a local enforcer on their back, as well as a rival gang of local thugs looking for them, the group stumbles through London and falls into good luck when their troubles are unexpectedly cleared.
How much do you part with?
700 for the pair.
Drachmas, I hope.
Taking the number 7 spot is The Expendables 2. The Expendables franchise was created by Sylvester Stallone with a very simple and brilliant hook. It assembled almost every major action star from cinema under one banner. With a lineup that includes Stallone, Jet Li, Dolph Lundgren, Bruce Willis, and Terry Crews, Statham was cast as Lee Christmas, Barney Ross' second-in-command. The Expendables franchise is great viewing for fans of classic action cinema, as the films follow Barney Ross' band of mercenaries in a variety of missions. The best entry of the series, the second movie, follows the team as they take on a hardened arms dealer after he murders one of the group.
Unloaded.
At number 6, we have The Bank Job. Based on a true story, The Bank Job casts Statham in the role of a bank robber, Terry, hired by an old acquaintance, Martine, to steal the contents of a safe deposit box in a bank. The box in question contains compromising pictures of a member of the royal family. After assembling a group of thieves to break into the bank by tunneling beneath the vault, Terry and his crew become the target of gangsters and intelligence services alike. The bank job combines elements of political scandal with gangster thriller, as each of the members of Terry's crew gets captured or killed by enforcers and henchmen of London's most powerful. The movie is a good look at the shady side of London's elite and the lengths they go to protect their secrets.
This is it. Here we go. Watch your nails, Martine.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's get this show on the road.
Moving on to number 5, we have Spy. Statham does comedy? Completely pivoting in this Melissa McCarthy vehicle, he sends up the brusque man of action to great effect in this hilarious film. As CIA agent Rick Ford, Statham bellows and blusters his way through every scene he's in, stealing the film right out from the reliably funny McCarthy. It's a not-so-subtle jab at his usual roles that works perfectly because Statham sells it with a straight face. Ford's continued insistence that the CIA has a phase-off machine is one of the spy's best bits, and his other off-the-wall claims make this character so delusional, you can't help but enjoy it. It's one of the great surprise performances of the 2010s and proves that Statham can do a lot more than punch people in the face.
They send in someone who looks like Santa Claus's fucking wife.
Did you forget? I am undercover, because you're not supposed to be here.
Well, I'll make a habit of doing things that people say I can't.
Coming in at number 4 is Crank. One of the most ingenious action films of the 2000s puts Statham in the role of Chef Kelios, a British hitman who has been poisoned and must keep his adrenaline at peak levels to stay alive long enough to find out who wants to kill him. This sets the stage for all sorts of depravity, from brawls with gangsters while driving, doing every drug imaginable, and having public sex with his girlfriend, Amy Smart. Crank has often been compared to a live-action cartoon, and Brian Taylor's and Mark Nevilledean's kinetic directing style, combined with Statham's wild energy, gives the film a frenetic pace from the opening scene. Chef Kelios came back for Crank, High Voltage, 2009, but that sequel was a little too extra for our taste.
Oh my God. Is this your new look or something?
Yeah, you into it?
Taking the number 3 spot is Wrath of Man. It took 16 years for Guy Ritchie and Statham to collaborate again, but their fourth outing together is a crackling, brutal thriller that spares no punches and showcases Ritchie's talents as a stylist. Playing with time and our perception of Statham, this remake of the 2004 French film Cash Truck was a welcome return to the crime world for both men. Statham plays H, the mysterious new and awesomely skilled driver for an armored truck company. We know everything isn't as it seems, and over the course of the film, split into several interlocking stories, we find out the truth. Statham is pure intensity for most of the film, his rage, or wrath, barely bubbling under the surface. It's a dark, nasty flick, and it works.
I do bear a grudge.
At number 2, we have Snatch. You know how good you must be to steal the show from a megastar like Brad Pitt doing an inscrutable accent? Well, Statham does just that in Snatch, Guy Ritchie's ultra-British crime caper, filled with an array of colorful gangsters and an overall vibe that feels a lot like Lock, Stock, only with a little more wattage. Statham plays Turkish, a small-time boxing promoter who gets on the wrong side of a big-time crime boss after a fight goes south. From there, Turkish must navigate a world of double crosses, diamonds, and dangerous men. Instead of beating the crap out of everyone, Turkish uses his wits to survive, and Statham's wry narration brings us along on the wild ride.
If I lose, fuck it. I'll do the fight for free.
Now, the last thing I really want to do.
And finally, taking the number 1 spot on our list of best Jason Statham movies is The Mechanic. As one of the best assassins on the market, Arthur Bishop, Statham, specializes in making his murders look like anything but an assassination. Suicides, accidents, and random carjackings are all on the table. Business is going pretty well until he's tasked with killing off his mentor. When his mentor's son wants to become an assassin, unaware of Arthur's connection to his father's death, Arthur takes him under his wing, and the two end up in a mentorship complicated by Arthur's shitty boss. The role is a fun chance for Statham to transition into the semi-wise teacher position, as opposed to the cocky young hotshot, and proves a longevity to his career that he'll be able to age into.
All right, I'll see you when you get here.
Well, that's it for our top 10 Jason Statham movies. Let us know in the comments which of these films is your favorite. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie countdowns. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.